Full moon in Scorpio. Let's talk about this energy and what to expect. Please don't mind me. I feel like a crackhead. Maybe people don't think that when they look at me, but I have a Scorpio sun, okay? I'm on the cusp with Libra and Scorpio, and this one is a doozy, okay? And I want to talk about, more importantly, okay, some themes about it, but also what to do to utilize this energy for your highest benefit, because I do feel like rituals are a really available resource for this Scorpio full moon, and I feel so grateful to be here. Like, I have been through the ringer today and yesterday. Holy shit. I live my life as an alchemist. I walk my talk. If you think it's easy, it's not. It's actually very, very confronting to live a path where you are devoted to your highest truth and also showing up for spirit and living your purpose and healing and being a beacon of light for the collective. There's so much involved in this that is, so much of it is behind the scenes that I do want to start talking about more. But let's get into the video. So please like and subscribe if you support my channel. Comment below your thoughts if this is supportive for you. And my name is Grace Moralia. I specialize in trauma and subconscious healing. What I help my clients do is release subconscious blocks, limiting beliefs, childhood traumas, patterns, ways that they are stuck in patterns or old ways of being that keep them blocked from living their highest potential or loving themselves, whether that be self-sabotage or just ways you're not loving yourself or not feeling good enough, or just things you might not even know what it is, but you know you have things blocking you from your connection to your soul, and you want to feel connected to your soul, and you want clarity, and you want alignment, and you want purpose. And so that is what my coaching is for. If you're interested in that and transforming into the highest version of yourself, then you can reach out to me directly below through the link, and also you can see my website and testimonials. I also have a lower ticket offer for people who are in a financial crunch. You can purchase that below. It's an inner child trauma and subconscious healing course that you can use. So thank you for being here. Let's get into the message. So first I want to briefly talk about this full moon in Scorpio. It's about karma. It's about releasing. It's about shadow work. What else is new? Am I right? What else is new? Turn the page. We've been in shadow work. We've been doing it. Okay, well, for the people who know, you know, we've been in the shadows. Look around. Okay, what does this mean? The world's blowing up. Okay, people can't hide their masks. Any ways that people are not being authentic are gonna come off. Any ways that you're not being authentic are gonna come off. This is between you and God, honey. You gotta be real about what is in your space. There is no room for inauthenticity on this Scorpio full moon. We are entering a new paradigm, and you know what? That's chaos. It's fucking chaos right now. I mean, look around at people. People are losing their shit. It is very clear, okay? So the light workers, the people who are working for the light, maybe that's you, I'm gonna assume it's you. Us together are here to be beacons of light. What does this mean? It requires you to be true to yourself. It requires you to be authentic. It requires you to feel. It requires you to break free of the generational trauma and chains of your lineage that are currently holding you back from being who you're meant to be. This is deep work. And if you know that's you, you will know it's you, because it's absolutely undeniable. There are the people who are in the normie lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with it. But you can see there's a lot of people who are not very sensitive right now. They're insensitive to people. They're not very compassionate, not very empathetic, closed off. And then there are the beings who are really trying to work on themselves and, you know, create a new blueprint and take responsibility for themselves. And that's me, and I'm gonna assume it's you too. So what does this mean? Any ways you're not being authentic, any ways you haven't grieved your past, any way that you're still holding on to old dynamics, relationship dynamics, cords with those relationship dynamics, gonna be showing up. Anything that you've left in the shadows, showing up. For me, I've been in a portal for the past 2 days. I've had insurmountable grief. Grief. You wanna know what I've been grieving? I'll tell you what I've been grieving. Everything that I've ever loved and lost. Not casual. I'm grieving everything that I have ever loved and lost. Everything, everyone, every relationship that I have ever loved and lost that have mattered to me, I've been grieving. Ways that I have showed up that were not good. Patterns that I have carried out through my lineage in those relationship dynamics, looking them straight in the face, looking in the mirror. As always, where I live in a portal, I live in a portal place. It's to bring up shadows. Those who know, know. Okay? So, I'm facing it, all right? It hurts. My heart is like split from here. I'm like all the way down here, all the way down to my belly button. I'm like grieving. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm having prophetic dreams out here. Like for days on a row, telling me about my relationships, telling me about things to predict, telling me, I'm like, geez, I guess somebody has to do it. Somebody has to carry the weight. I guess I'll do it. Dang. So, anyways, that's what's coming up for me. And it's exposing. So if you feel exposed, if you feel exhausted, if you feel down, if you feel grief, if you feel chained to relationship dynamics or familial patterns or family or mom and dad or family patterns are coming up that you're like, ugh, I have to deal with that again. That's because it is karma. It is your karma. So that's why it's coming up right now. This Scorpio full moon is about karma. And I'm going to give you tips at the end of this video, so stick around. I'm going to give you tips for how to use this energy. Okay? So stay. So just know, this rules karma. Scorpio rules death and rebirth. So ending cycles, facing cycles within you and your dynamics, looking at those things with fresh eyes. Look around you and ask yourself, what is replaying here and what is it trying to teach me so that I don't have to be 83 or 8 lifetimes from now facing this pattern? Yup, because you're the generational curse breaker. So guess what? You could be clearing something from your grandma because she can't do it. So thank you for doing that. I believe you'll be compensated, hopefully. If you're not doing your inner work and you know you need to do it, that's why I'm here. And I encourage you to reach out because don't cop out. You know what I'm saying? No hate. So next thing here, how to use these energies for your benefit. So I'm going to give you a couple of rituals. I want you to write down every name of every past lover and important relationship that you've ever had. And it could be really toxic and it could be really beautiful. And I want you to write down everything that you're releasing, and it could be bullet points, but about that connection. And so it could be like the karma that I have with blank, the karma that I have with blank, the karma that I have with blank, toxicity with blank, jealousy with blank, cords with blank. Write it all out. Write it all out in detail for yourself. And then I want you to burn them. And every piece of paper, you can make little slivers, every piece of paper, I want you to feel the energy that's on this piece of paper and then burn it. And feel the energy and burn it. And feel the energy and burn it. Go through that process until it's complete. I also recommend that you, hold on, I can't think. Write down any patterns that are showing up right now, any cycles that you're in. Write them on a piece of paper and burn them as well. So, like ways you're self-sabotaging, ways you're people-pleasing, ways you're not being honest with yourself or others, whatever. I want you to write it down and burn it. Clear the space. grieve, feel all the things. Like, your gateway out of all this is just feeling, as always. And I also, recommend you just taking full ownership and letting this moon humble you. Like, let this moon humble you. Let it be challenging. Let it do its thing, because it is doing its thing. So some signs it's not going to be as intense as others, but these are the overall themes. So if you need help healing your traumas and subconscious blocks, please reach out to me if you want to become your highest self and really come into a new timeline and reality. You can read more about me on my website, but you can text me, no pressure chat, just a little bit about your situation, what you're going through, and we'll see if it aligns. Please like and subscribe. I thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.